came up here. This is Mark II, by the way. This might well be, and it probably is a new episode because I was promising to end that last episode where I did. And I just finished working on the roof, the leaky roof. And there, I believe, is our desert. It's hard to see. There it is. I could probably turn the render distance up. Maybe that would help. Let's do that. Render distance. Yeah, it doesn't like that on my computer. And I generally don't leave it that way. It's going to take a moment for it all to figure in. The top of that that level is not that far below the surface. And I don't want to go over there because I don't want to get lost. But that's our desert, I believe, that we saw. And perfect, now it's raining. And when I was exploring out, oh, actually it's a little bigger. We also had a river biome underneath there. So I guess that's all off in that direction. Let's see if we see anything else while we're up here with render set to far. Maybe that's another island coming up over there. Or maybe not. Well, I am running low on wood, so it's good to see a tree. And I guess we just can't see far. Oh, there they go. Yeah, we got a little bit of jungle action going on over there. But in general, looks like we have popped up in the middle of nowhere. All right. So anyway, this is an unusual way to start an episode, I know. Because now what we're going to do is just go right back down to the secret laboratory here, and we're going to hopefully, if I can remember the correct place where the door is, we'll just head back in there. Is that my door? Yeah, I believe it is. And we'll head back in to, no, that's not my door. Okay, we got to use the secret breathing bucket method there. So that's why it's easy to get turned around and get lost. There, maybe that's my door. Yeah, there's my door. Okay. Yeah, I'll work on the lawn later on. But anyway, I wanted to report that, and here's now the non-leaking roof to the sea level, or the sea floor level room. We're going to be changing this around. We're going to have some observation ports around the perimeter. Some of it actually goes out into places where there's nothing to look at, so we won't have any there. But other than that, that's what we're going to have here. And I'll be back when I'm ready to do the next little bit. Oh, there's Mark II. Mark II, not Mike II. Down here on the first level of the secret laboratory deep beneath the ocean, which sticks up into the ocean a little bit. We've moved the work area from over there to over here so that it complies with all applicable OSHA requirements. And why was I just punching that? I didn't even have my finger on the button. Something's kind of screwy, because this is like take two for this. I was doing it a minute ago, and all of a sudden it got real slow, and I decided to start over again. But anyway, this is totally unorganized right now, so there's no point in looking at it. I think for now I'm going to leave the iron bar effect. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make some glass panes. As you can see now we have, is that how that works? Obviously not. Let's see here, is it like that? There we go. Okay. Got a lot of glass panes. and some glass blocks as well. Okay, so that should be all that I need. But I think I'm going to leave these for now. We can put a glass pane in there just to see what it's like. Let's see here. Yeah, you see, I don't really care for it down here. It's kind of dank right now. Maybe once we get the carpet treatment in, it might be better to have glass instead of the iron bars. But I think for now, let's leave the iron bars on that level till we work on a little more. But up in here, no, not here necessarily. This is kind of under the same circumstances, because really we're looking out at the lower, or actually these are probably the upper reaches of the branch mine. So there's not much to look at out there anyway. And the bars might give it a little character, but we can think about that a little later on. Nothing here. But here is where we run into some options. This is where we start getting into the options. So first off, I want to replace all of these with glass. There, that's nice. But let's go ahead and bring it all the way down to the floor. You know what? That ain't gonna work there, is it? It's fine. Apparently we knocked a let's temporarily go down there, pick up our missing thing. Yeah, this is all part of where we dug in with the branch mine. Let's see, I have some regular stone here too. This, by the way, this is my my attempt at being an interior decorator. There. And this one's going to be hard to get to. Not cooperating. Okay, let's knock this one out of the way. That way we can hopefully I can get back up again. No matter. Even if not. Okay. There we go. Alright, now what was I gonna do here? Yeah, I think we wanted that. And then the rest of this, that what we wanted? Yeah, that way it'll be symmetrical. And then this can be glass all the way here. But that's not really symmetrical, is it? No, it isn't. We need to put stone in there. There. Now we have a nice floor to airway. Okay. Now what else do we have down here? I left little markers around where we had vision, you know, the ability to see something out there. So let's see here. Let's come up here. What's out there? Okay, we got something over here. What's that going to look like? I should have brought some jack-o'-lanterns, because I like jack-o'-lanterns better than torches. But we need light anyway, so let's leave it there. Alright, now what can we see from here? Okay, well that's kind of interesting. should go up. Yeah, so now we're seeing up into those deep, dank, dark kind of crevice area up there. Possibly be able to observe the mobs in their native habitat, because this is a scientific experiment, remember. Okay, that worked out pretty nicely. So now we got that. I wonder, okay, over here, is this like nothing out here? Wait a minute. You know what? I have an idea here. Let's, what's out there? Oh, nothing. Okay. About here. Still nothing. There. You know, I don't think we're gaining anything by trying to expand this window out in that direction too much, so let's go ahead and just seal it back up. There. Nothing over here. And yeah, that pretty much does it at this level. That's where we have our observation point. Look out into there. Now I think maybe the next level, though, we might have some more. Yeah, there are over in here. And this is the same deal. You know what? That might not be a bad place for a door to be able to come out here. But before we put a door there, let's, yeah, for now, let's not have a way for the mobs to get in, because I don't think I made any doors. No, I didn't. Okay, that's one thing that's sorely missing. So let me break, and I'll be right back with a door. Okay, here we are. Put a door here. That gives us access out to here. And we can see what's going on out there if need be. We can even go out there and shoot at, say, skeletons or whatever. Alright. And then let's put glass. Yeah, let's just keep it simple. And that doesn't work at all. Yeah, so we will just put regular blocks there, and we'll have a little bit of a window and our door moving out to here. Maybe I could put some rails or some fencing up along here to prevent a horrible catastrophe of some sort. Although I'm pretty sure falling down in there would not be unknown territory for us. Let's see, what else do we have here that we can play around with? Here's something interesting. Now this is kind of dark. Can't get through it. That's fine. This will be a good spot, though, strictly for observing, because it's kind of dark, and we may get some spawns out there. So we may get to observe them off in their natural habitat from this viewpoint. Let's see, what else do we got going on over here? Alright, I believe that was it for those. However, I did bring some nether brick. So let's see, I had thought about maybe this would be better in nether brick. Let's go ahead and do it. And we can change back again, because like right now we've got this sort of We're not using a whole lot of colors outside the gray spectrum here, so I don't know if we'd be violating our what do they call that? Your palette, because you got to have your palette, you know. And I'm not an interior design guy, so I don't know anything about it. But there we go. How's that? I think it does kind of break up the room a little bit better. So let's go with that. Now what happened here? Oh, is that's just the regular? Yeah, that's correct. Everything's fine. All right. Let's head on up to, oh, here's a spot. What do we have out here? Ooh, that's interesting. Let's see here. How big of a window could we put here that would be fun? About that big. And that leads out probably down to where that other one goes. So yeah, this is a good spot for some glass. There we go. Okay, that's a nice window there. All right. Do we have anything else? Anything else? Anybody else? There's my cobblestone. I'm going to leave it be. Okay. That seems to be the top of that. We could build access out there. Or, let's see. Oh yeah, that's kind of an interesting idea too. Because we can do this. And that extends that whole thing. And it's just too bad we can't get out there. We could if we wanted to. Because I think it would look pretty awesome from the outside. I think that would look neat with that big, giant, tall window out there. So there you go. That's the observation point. Continuing on up to the, whoops, almost fell. Up to here. And there's nothing here. There's nothing we can do here. This is all solid rock. There's nothing to see on the outside. So I'm going to leave this. This is probably going to end up being a big workshop for the upper level. In the upper level here, which we completed in the last, well, we completed recently, let's put it that way. So at this point, I don't really know which side has, let's see, do I have my bucket with me? I don't have my bucket with me. Do I have a bucket here somewhere? Maybe I left my bucket down in this lower level here. My bucket. There's my bucket. Okay. Because one thing it would be nice to have is well, not nice to have, but I want to get windows up here that are fully involved at the yeah, and this is what I've got that dirt for. Probably wondering what I was thinking when I was doing that. I wanted to fill this in. Or at least start. Because this is one of those things where I made an error. Probably don't really need to fill it totally. They could be spaces down there. It wouldn't matter. Time to bring in the bucket. And make this look like the, well, I don't know, this is kind of the top of it, so that's probably good enough. I didn't want to put nether brick there, though. That wasn't my intention. I was hoping to put dirt there. And then down here, we'll do the same thing. A little dirt there and there. Okay, that's That's probably okay. So now, here's a question. Which side is it that has, which side, and I want one thing, let me point this out to you. This bucket trick works really nice, but it doesn't work in every circumstance, because I think it depends on what you're pointing at. Okay, this side here though, alright, because see there it worked, but here I'm trying and it didn't work in here, so I think you have to be pointing at something for it to work. Okay, that's fine though. You know what, it looks kind of like there might be some, looks like we might have access over here. Is this, it looks like we might really have some access to because yeah, this one here, this is all pretty much covered with dirt. This side here, this is the door side, and then this is, take a right, ooh, there's some clay. And this one's all pretty well covered in. And then we come over here and we're kind of like at a big drop off. And I'm wondering if there's not the potential, so let's 1, 2, there. And yeah, wouldn't you know it, I put my, oops, I'm getting ready to drown here. Okay. Put my my glass up. So let's see how much damage I did. And this here looks like it will, but I need to get my glass out on my hotbar again. Don't need that. Okay, and let's yeah, this is something. See what that is. Bucket trick. Okay. And come around here. This is the door side again. Now I already know those two are ceilings, so this is really all there is to that. Okay, so where were my, okay, there's one. So we can expand this out. And as you can see, it has done exactly what I didn't want to do, which was wreck all of my torches. Got all the torches. We need to go around and look at that again. And I also need to replenish health a little bit. Having nearly drowned out there. Alright. Let's see. Let's make this window a little bigger. There we go. And we get close enough, we can kind of see the stuff going on out there, so that's good. That's what I was intending. That's what I was hoping for. So how big of a window do we want? I'd say a pretty big one. I didn't want a dirt window. I wanted a glass window. There we go. Oh, here's the other one. Okay, so that should be good there. But let's make this even bigger. And here we go. See, this is how the scientists will examine and will observe the squid in their native habitat. Right there. See, we're already doing science here. There's squid over there. Look at how they're behaving there compared to how that squid there is behaving. See, why is that one acting such a belligerent manner? Okay, so that's the kind of science we're going to be doing here. Important science, groundbreaking stuff. Okay. It's going to expand our knowledge of all kinds of stuff, not just squid, but all kinds of other stuff too. Okay. It's very important. Alright, there's the squid. They're still out there. They seem to be as interested in us as we are in them. They're probably just as afraid of us as we are of them too, because I know they say that about every other animal I've ever heard of, so it must be true of squid as well. Okay, that looks fairly centered. Let's see if it actually is. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, the reason it looks centered is because it is centered. So that was pretty clever. We might expand that window a little bit, depending on scientific necessity. We can make it a little wider if necessary. I don't see any reason to make it any smaller, though. Okay, this is where we put that marker because I didn't have my glass in place. Now what are we looking at here? This is another viewpoint. Now it looks like if we go that far, if we go over in this direction, we're going to end up just looking at dirt. So let's go ahead and get some more glass down here on the hot bar. Wait a minute. That would have been better there. There we go. Okay. Let's see what happens over here. See if that's a viewpoint or not. And it is. That's actually not too bad. You still can see. So let's go ahead and take that torch. I'm going to have to recheck the lighting. I think I have the lighting all the way up here from last time I went to... yeah, I got the brightness all the way up. And that I found is kind of a dangerous thing to do if you're used to doing it down around 10%, which I think is the 5 or 10%, which is the default, because it looks fairly bright here if you're used to that, but in fact it's 8. It's like getting a little dark. There's a 6, so you know you got to have some light over in here. It's okay while we're here because the mobs aren't going to spawn while we're this close. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's expand this one more. Okay, and I think that's, and then we'll go, I'm betting it's going to be 2 more in this direction. Okay, yeah. So now, is that looking good? Yeah, it looks kind of symmetrical too. Let's see. No, wait a minute. That's the wrong one. I think this is the one that we just did, isn't it? Yeah, this is the one we just did. Let's look at that one. No, the other one looks fine. That looks okay too. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's going to work out perfectly here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay, we're good. It's another observation point. And we can see, we can continue our scientific exploration here. 2 squid watching us. They seem to be observing what we're doing over here in their own squid way. Kind of makes you wonder if they have their own intelligence, or maybe they're not even of this world. Or maybe they're just incredibly stupid and that's all they know how to do is do that. So it's somewhere in between those extremes. I think we could generate infinite number of hypotheses. Where'd the other squid go? One of the squids disappeared. Oh well, I guess that's what happens to squid. Okay, now I believe that these other two walls are kind of covered with dirt or sand or whatever it is that they're covered with. I would like to go down. There we go. All right, and here, you know, I could have sworn that we had a place down here, but I guess we didn't. Maybe it's way down here. Maybe we made a window way down here. No, we didn't. We did not. I guess, let's see, let's check it out a little bit. Let's see, where's our... Okay, this one's got one, so let's check here and see if this goes out to, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right around in here. Nope, that certainly isn't water. Okay, let's try over here then. See if there's water on the other side of this one. No, that's not water. Okay, so this level seems to be completely below dirt, and we won't be able to do any observations from that level. This is where we're going to have to do our observations from. Now, I want to put doors on each side. Obviously, this would be a candidate side to have a door on because we have the level come up there. This would probably not necessarily be the best place because this is a steep precipice. Don't want to go there. And I believe this one over here is total dirt on the other side of this. Yep, that's completely under. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do there. Wrong kind of block. What I really wanted to do was this kind of block here. There we go. Alright, so that's where we're at with that. Now, this is as far up as we're going to go for now. I want to do some planning. I want to do some, see what else we can do down here. And kind of fill in some of the blank spots. Maybe set up some more work areas. We've got some storage here. Don't have a workbench or anything, so we could use a little more stuff here. There's probably going to have to be more on this level than we currently have. So there we go. That's where we're at. I'm not sure how long we've been doing this. It didn't seem like very much. And I'm pretty sure this would have been a starting cut. Yeah, I kind of like that, but I'm going to think more about it. Maybe glass blocks. How would that look? Let's see what glass blocks look like in there. Ooh. You know, that might not be too bad. That might look a little better. I also have some more information that I'm not sharing yet that would lead me to believe this is going to look even better with the glass blocks, because there are some secret plans going on here, and I'm not going to share them with you right now. And it'll be extremely interesting the day that a skeleton shows up here and is just like looking in, but they can't see anything. Okay, so anyway, let's leave that like that for now, and we'll continue thinking about that a little bit more, and we'll continue thinking about other design features that we want to incorporate, because we definitely are at the point where we have our structure, and now we need to make it look a little more lived in. and a little more scientific and a little more useful. So maybe we'll I don't want to move the Arcane Arts Center over here just yet. And you know, maybe that would look good in nether brick. I think I thought about that at one point. Turned all this into nether brick instead of regular stone brick. Oops, whoa, that was a tough fall there. Good thing I'm wearing my Feather Fall 4 boots. Anyway, I don't know. Let's leave that for now because it kind of goes stone and then it goes into that stone brick. Of course, maybe one of these, maybe this one. Maybe if we made this one nether brick, because we've got the nether brick here on the outside. We could redo this in nether brick. That might be cool, but I don't want to do these in nether brick because we've got the we got this contrast going on already, and I want it to. We want to have like an illusion of depth, and I don't know if we'd have the depth if we made these nether brick and these nether brick. Because as it is, we've got stone brick and stone, and they're kind of a different texture. So I don't know, maybe we can think of something different to do with that would make this a little less monochromatic. So anyway, that's the sorts of things I'm thinking about. We will be building up to the surface in the fairly near future, having worked on the underwater techniques a bit today, or over the last week or so. Have some pretty good ideas about what we should do. But for right now, let me go ahead and sign off. This might be the end of the episode, or it might have just been one big long 1 or 2 cut episode, and probably might not want to start another one. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time, which might be in a second, or it might be in a week or so. So thank you very much.